A very good morning to all of you, the 10th class students here. We are here to discuss about the different topics of the new chapter magnetic effect of current. And I want to tell to all of you that we have discussed about the different topics of magnetic effect of current yesterday. That was the magnetic effect of current, magnetic field and magnetic field lines. So right now we are here to take a new topics, that is the magnet. What do you understand by the magnet? A magnet is a type of material or a substance that attracts small pieces of iron towards itself. Listen it again. A magnet is a material or a substance that attracts the small pieces of iron towards itself. Properties of magnet. A magnet has two poles, that is north and south pole. Whenever a magnet is suspended freely, then it always lies in the north and south direction. Whenever magnet is cut into the small pieces, then there exists a north and south pole. It means the magnet or the poles of the magnet are isolated. Poles of the magnet are isolated because of when we cut a magnet into these small pieces, its north and south pole will be continue to exist. So after that we will take a new topic, that is magnet in a magnetic field. When a magnet is placed in a magnetic field, then it always lies with its north pole in the direction of magnetic field. Listen it again. When a magnet is placed in a magnetic field, then it have the property to align with its north pole in the direction of magnetic field. Yes, the next one is Oersted experiment. I have also discussed about the experiment yesterday, that is the moving charges produces the magnetic field, but it can be proved with the help of Oersted experiment. So listen here, Oersted experiment carefully. What do you understand by the Oersted experiment? In Oersted experiment, let us we take a wire, key, rheostat and a battery, and that we complete a circuit. After completing a circuit by taking these materials, we allow to flow of current in the wire by the battery. To check the presence of current, either the current is flowing in the wire or not, we just take a magnetic compass near the wire, by which we can check the presence of current flowing in the wire. So whenever we take a magnetic compass near the wire, then the needle in the magnetic compass will be deflected, and when we change the terminals of the battery, positive and negative, that is where the negative terminal, that we will change it by the positive terminal, and where the positive terminal we will check it by the negative terminal. So whenever we do or just we do changes this type in the circuit, then we will see here, just we will observe the direction of current in the wire will be reversed. And how can we recognize it? Now we again check it by taking a magnetic compass near the wire. Just whenever we take the magnetic compass near the wire, then there is a deflection of magnetic needle of the magnetic compass in the opposite direction, and the current will flow in opposite direction. So right now here you just understand, whenever we change the terminal of the battery, then the direction of current will be reversed. And uh, what was the activity of magnetic compass? That the activity of magnetic compass, that is the needle in the magnetic compass will be reversed in the different direction. That is north to south. Whenever we take magnetic compass in the first time, when by connecting the different material to complete a circuit, then the needle of magnetic compass will be deflected from north to south direction. But whenever we will change the terminals of the battery, then the current will be reversed in the wire, and the direction of magnetic compass will also be changed from south to north direction. So these are changes are uh, observed by flowing of current in whole of the wire to change its terminal. And just whenever we change the terminal in the regular order, then we will see here the reverse of current in the circuit. So from these we concluded that, or just Oersted concluded that moving charges in the wire produces the magnetic field, and this whole experiment was known as Oersted experiment. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you all have understood very well. And whatever I have given the notes, just I hope you all are going to complete it. And my suggestion is for all of you, just please complete your homework whatever is given by the teachers, and complete your notebook of magnetic effect of current, and see the video carefully and understand each and every topics. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. God bless you. Thank you very much.